popcorn. We don't have popcorn.
What? Still has popcorn. We want popcorn.
Nice. I used to live in
Twin
Twin.
and Kimberly.
In where?
Kimberly, Idaho.
Oh, I didn't know there was a Kimberly, Idaho.
Uh-huh. That's our friend Alicia that we met.
Hi, Kelly.
That was our friend Alicia that we met.
Sorry I needed such a hardcore nap this afternoon and you couldn't come over.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, Sue. Hi, Brenda.
Hi, Alicia.
Hi, Bradley.
Hi, Kelly.
Sue is waiting for the commercial to
And
end.
Sue is here.
Hi, Sue.
She says, "Oh yay, alive! I missed the last one."
Oh, this 5 o'clock actually does kind of work. So, I mean, if it works for everybody, maybe we could just keep doing it at 5 instead of at 10.
It'll be nice for those people that
Hi, Matt.
can't make it because of the work. Matt! Lovely.
Whoops. The Mountain Girls. Do we know Matt really well? Yes, we know Matt. Hi, Alyssa.
He calls us mountain girls because I think that's what Marty calls us.
Yes, exactly.
Matt, it's so great
I
to
was
see you on
teasing.
here. I always see Brenda, but never you.
Exactly.
That's lovely. Debbie!
Hi, Debbie.
And Rebecca.
So Kira's feeding the dogs because she didn't do it this morning. So
Tiffany.
when I realized, hi, Tiffany. All right, everybody. Moderators in the house can't get rowdy. Hi, Laura.
I feel like it's showing more of us today. See?
That's funny. Hi, Sil, you made it. Chuck.
Chuck. Hi, Chuck.
We have 20 people on already. That's pretty cool.
I will time you out. Just saying. Yeah, Tiffany.
Where the heck have you been, Tiffany? I've seen you on other people's comments. You've been mad at us.
No, Kelly, we can see you.
Hi,
We
Kelly.
said hi.
I said hi.
We both said hi.
I said I'm sorry. I had to take a nap because otherwise I would have been grumpy, and that was not the word that I used when I said it.
No, it was not.
Oh no, Janet, with the terrible cold and cough, please pray. We will definitely
honey,
add you to our prayers.
Sorry. Seal, the backseat sidekick, had just run to feed the dogs because that was asked of her.
I have a
earlier.
great homemade cough syrup that I make, which is raw honey. You take some organic lemons or non-sprayed or very well washed lemons.
Hi, Kelly.
And you cut them into quarters. You put them in a jar. You put in some cinnamon, some ginger root, and pour in your raw honey. And then you let it kind of sit for a couple of days, and then you can just eat it.
Sounds like that'd be really good with bourbon in it or something.
Well, I don't do the bourbon part. I mean, maybe.
I know. Hi, Judy.
But it will knock that cold right out, girl. It's really good.
Hi, Priscilla.
Hi, Judy. Hi, Priscilla.
Hi, Diane.
Hi, Diane.
Wait, Diane, where are you
Charles.
from? Massachusetts. Oh, I don't think I remember seeing you on here, Charles.
Honey and whiskey still. Charlene.
Charlie.
That would be because we just put our makeup on and brushed our hair for the day. Like,
don't tell them our secrets. Yeah, okay, so I looked terrible yesterday, but that being said, it had been 10 days since we were able to get out
to the showers.
The showers.
Wait,
so
you're gonna tell them we didn't shower for 10 days?
I just went there. You know, off-grid life.
It really works, Janet. I had a person that lived in my house that had really bad bronchitis, and it would actually kick the bronchitis.
Kelly, how are the COVID after effects? I think we're doing much better now.
Yeah.
Yahoo, off-grid living. Yes.
Yes.
Aw, Chuck, thank you. Blushing.
Well, Chuck, let me tell you what.
Kira's back.
She made it.
They were asking where you were.
The dogs are hungry, I bet, though. Did Chloe try to take your arm off?
No. She's like, oh, chicken?
Yeah.
And she goes, right to the door. I was like, okay, little leg.
So basically, I had my doctor's appointment this morning, and we just kind of went with no makeup on, and I didn't even brush my hair. Like, I just went. And then we got home, and I napped all day. So we just... Thanks, Chuck. That's sweet.
It is.
We're really excited for the weather
girl.
to get nicer so we can actually sit out here on our, what we call the end of the world, the edge of the world,
Yeah,
overlooking the lake. But it is really cold.
it is.
It says 41.
We were hoping, there's some people that don't like us sitting in the truck doing these lives. We were really hoping that we didn't have to, but it's still a little chilly. So, yep, it snowed here too.
It snowed,
So,
and
if you saw my bee footage, you'll know.
hi Heather, good to see you.
Oh, thanks,
First
Heather.
chat you've been to in a while, Diane. Do you guys like the evening chats, the 5 o'clocks? Because we could definitely do these more often versus the morning ones. It would.
Janet wants to know what the doc said.
He said he gave me his card and he's going to give me some stuff he wants me to put on it. And if that doesn't work, then they're going to go in and cut everything out. So I may lose an ear. It's all fun and games in homesteading until someone loses an ear.
Wait, checks in. Instead of jumping on a bed, I must have missed something.
What?
Napping is healthy instead of jumping on a bed? I don't know. We missed something. Yeah, Kelly, we figured the East Coasters would be around 8 o'clock, and at least then, people are getting off of work. Because here it's 5 o'clock, so.
Georgia, Debbie, I'm
That
so
way people
jealous.
can-
Not even going to lie. So jealous.
Me too.
Yeah.
Let's see.
We started having really beautiful weather and we got so excited. And then it got super cold.
Somebody asked something about the bees. Oh, Charlene did. They're doing very well. Surprisingly, it was kind of a little bit of chaos with the weather and getting the bees.
For the bees? Oh, yeah.
And then finding out that the hive was
Full-on
not
chaos.
put together. I assumed the outside of the hive was put together and it's just the frames that we needed to put together. And so I was like, well, I'm getting a nuke, so you just set the frames in there. So I'm like, no big deal. But when I opened it, you saw, those of you that watch it saw all the pieces. So no, I braved it
No
without
bee
the bee
suit.
suit. We had weather issues. I didn't want to take the time. I wanted to take care of the ladies. They were most important.
We literally watched this mountain that's across the lake. We watched the storm
Hi,
creep
Colleen.
down the mountain. So it was literally this line of snow and, well, snow, it was all snow, coming down the mountain within probably a 45 minutes max. I would say it was probably closer to 20 or 30 minutes actually. Because you saw in her video, my son was here clearing the garden area and I'm just sitting there watching it and it's like coming across and then we just got hit. It was get it done fast.
Yeah, we just had to get it done. And I thought of what's better for the little ladies. What's better for the bees and not what's better for Kimmy. So Kimmy just said, let's do it. So
yeah,
it worked out. I think
It did.
they're very gentle. Bees really aren't as terrible as as they sound. So.
No, and Liam and I were standing over there. Kira was standing over there. We didn't get stung.
Yeah.
They weren't even like that. They were just right there. They didn't. Maybe because it was so cold.
Maybe because it was so cold. And then later on, once they establish that as their hive, they'll get more defensive.
Kelly asked the $1 million question.
Is the hive built now? No. But I did go down and I purchased a hive that was already built. So that way, because I'm going to need it anyways down the road. So that way I can
Heather.
go ahead and transfer them into that when we have a nice day. And then I can put the other stuff together.
Well, because didn't the guy say do something with them and then leave them alone for?
Yeah, he
specific
said
amount
leave
of
them
time?
alone for 7 to 10 days, but the queen's in there and I do need to check. And from the beekeeper Facebook group that I'm part of, they said you probably could check on Saturday. The weather should be nice enough so I can at least peek in there and make sure she was released. So.
Oh, Colleen, you're
Oh,
allergic
that's
to
a bummer.
honeybees. That's sad.
So therefore, do you have problems with honey, or do you have problems with like lip balm that's made of beeswax, anything like that, or just the stings? Mary's here. Hi, Mary.
You made
Yeah,
it.
bees are awfully amazing.
Right? We would like them to attack that weasel.
Yeah. Charles.
I'll tell you that windstorm that came in, I'm really glad that happened before you got the bees because that was I'm thinking it was, I think they said between 60 and 70 mile an hour wind. And it's real windy up here anyway. I would say I get more wind up here than they do down. Like you can be down and that you don't feel the wind, but when you're up here on top of the hill, you feel the wind. So, but Carrie hadn't gotten her carport anchored down. That's Carrie's carport that she puts all of her hay in, and we just kind of taken it over because not all the hay got put in there. And man, I thought that thing was gonna just go and be gone.
Still, did you get that wood stacked? Laugh aloud since you know you aren't busy.
Well, no, because we're not stacking it. We're just gonna pick off of it. It's all dried. It's all totally dried. Someone did ask me if you could burn it, and it would wouldn't be a problem with the mold. And I think I did read that. We can also sand it down. We do have to run it through the planer to make sure that it's the exact 2.5 inches is what the store-bought ones are if we're going to use that for framing.
Still in his
So.
OCD. He just can't handle it.
It's killing you.
It is totally killing him. You know what? So for every video, we'll get a picture of the pile just for you.
Well, I'll tell you, one thing living up here forced me to do was get over it, because I really like things
Yep.
in their space, perfectly done, cleaned up all the time, and looking beautiful and all of that stuff. And you can't do that up here. That's a full-time job. You just can't. Do you might drive and stack it?
Gee, thanks, Emily. So, just a note, Sil and Brenda on here are two people that I've actually
Same
met.
kind.
So she didn't get to meet Sil because she didn't come to Boise, and he was in Boise. But those are the two people. Well, in my little Idaho off grid, those are the
Really?
people that we've actually met in person that are on here today.
Yeah, that's cool.
Oh no, Alicia too.
Alicia too.
We met Alicia in.
Oh my gosh, Alicia, that was the
Oklahoma.
funniest thing.
Coincidentally.
Yes.
She just happened to be in the same campground as us, or state park as us.
Yeah,
So,
that's so funny.
thanks, Kelly.
You're so sweet.
So
That is
everybody
really sweet.
send some love to Kelly. Her puppy had a little car accident
yeah.
and is needing to have an emergency surgery. So she's dealing with a little stress right now. So give her loves.
I will go over and post a link where she's doing GoFundMe for it, because it's a really expensive surgery. And so I'll post that over on the 'Cause We Can Farms Facebook page. So I don't think I can post it on the on YouTube, but yeah.
Thank you, Cora.
If you
Thank
can
you.
donate anything, that would be lovely.
Still, Brenda lives in Meridian, so she did just buy property up here. So we met her actually up here, but she's from the Boise area. So
There's a bear hanging around people's livestock. I hope you guys don't have any problems with bears. I have not seen any bear or any tracks whatsoever
In
up
this
here,
area.
and none of the neighbors have ever talked about it that have lived here for 20 years.
and Martin is way far from us.
He is pretty far from us, actually.
So
I don't know how big of a roaming space. I'm going to turn this a tiny bit just because I'm leaning hard. There we go.
shows how much we
Lose to use a 2x4. It is 1.5 by 3.5. It is, Carl, and that is just crazy to me. So, but it is what it is, you know. Kira, he looked like he was having fun. Who?
Bobby, she was excited
Oh.
to see Bobby outside, and I told him he
Yes.
was super happy to be outside.
we
Oh,
were
gotcha.
all happy to see Bobby.
Yeah, it's
outside.
really fun because he'll come up and be like, "Pet me."
Hi, friends.
Hi, Anna.
Anna, girl.
My sister from another mister.
So Anna's a good friend to us now as well. We met her at the Okie Homestead, and
Exactly.
we were fast friends. She's definitely one of our peeps.
Oh yeah.
Dana, hi Dana.
Happy Place Homestead. Hi. And we are supposed to go to Coffee Ladies. Colleen, yes, we are. Have you emailed me yet? Because I don't think you have. Email me so we can exchange digits.
That would be awesome. We would love Colleen.
Because you're a wealth of information up here.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's funny. So I did go to the doctor this morning and they looked at my ear and they said they did want to try a cream and
They're gonna give her a few years to live.
y'all are stuck with me. But if that did not work and it didn't go away, then they would cut it out.
I offered to do
So,
it for her.
yeah.
I could save, insurance a lot of money.
But I don't have insurance.
I know.
I don't have I have VA. If I didn't have VA.
I can save time of travel. Maybe. Or cause more travel. Guess it
Or have an
depends.
emergency room visit.
So I've done 20 years of urology and I've done, I can't even know.
This is not anywhere near
Okay, wait.
urology.
I cannot tell you
It's a total
how
different
many
department.
vasectomies I've done. And I could do them in my sleep, in my garage if I wanted to. And I don't think that's any harder than that. So I'm just saying.
And all the guys exit out.
They didn't think it was cancer.
A jigsaw will take care of that here. Hi, Carol.
Yeah, they didn't think it was cancer, so that's awesome.
No, they don't.
That's,
That's
prayers
good.
answered.
That's good news.
Stay
there.
away from Kimmy with a knife.
Exactly. Exactly, Sil.
Kira, hold her down. Kimmy, snip, snip. Anna, that's why I love you, Anna. Cardiac for Alicia. That's awesome.
What is awesome? I missed.
She did 20 years in cardiac.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's great news, Brenda. I'm actually really glad. I've got a couple other things that are going to have to be done that we're not talking about on
Hi,
here.
Susan.
But hi, Susan. You're closer to the ears. Exactly. So, yeah, good to know that that's not a big deal, and it is what it is, and it'll be
Teresa.
just fine. Hi, Diane. You joined our
Hi,
membership.
Diane.
Oh, okay. So, well, those people that are members, I just did a cute little video. It's actually just unedited stuff that I went ahead and just threw together, and I'll be posting those. I'm trying to decide what day they'll go out, but at least once a week, probably on Friday.
We also started doing a new question and answer kind of thing. So look out for that.
So we are what I've done. If you look in the description of the videos, you can click on links that we video answered some of the most asked questions, which was a lot of fun, and we really enjoyed doing that.
Yes.
So
is a slightly trained professional with experience.
Exactly,
yep,
Heather.
That's right.
That is it exactly.
Those thrown together videos are the best. They really are.
They are fun. I'm singing to the baby goats, and the grandkids are petting them. They were hysterical.
And she loaned me her grandkid for my videos, so that was awesome.
Liam, he's such a helper. He's
really
so cute.
is.
Oh, and we finally
Gloria.
we finally burned that giant burn pile, so that happened.
You can't see it because we're facing it because we could not get service.
Yeah.
We were driving around in the truck trying to find service up here.
Yeah.
So we're off the side of the hill. The emergency brake's on. We're tilted forward. We can see the lake underneath us right in front here. So we'll be fine. Be my nurse. Chuck.
Kelly, we put the trees and blueberry bushes in the carport.
Yeah, they're good.
Yeah, so we put them in the carport. They look fine.
Gloria, hello to you.
Hi, Gloria.
Chuck, I cannot be your nurse. What do you need a nurse for?
Oh, that's so funny. Next live will be in a raft. Wouldn't that be fun if we could do a live with in the kayaks? Man, I can't even speak. Words are hard.
I think it would be awesome. Thanks, Charles.
Thanks, Charles. Oh my gosh, Heather, they are so stinking cute, and they come up here. So Jasper used to be my super cuddly grandbaby, and Liam was not, and now they've swapped. So
Jasper's
now,
the long hair one.
yes, and he's a boy. He is Navajo, and he does speak. They don't cut their hair until they've spoken their first full sentence, and he does. He just has really pretty hair, so decided not to cut it. We're all jealous of his hair. And so they've swapped places. So Liam is super cuddly and wants to help and wants to do, and Jasper's like, "Where's my trucks?"
And he was taking the rake and he was trying to
Yes.
rake things, the big rake. We were like,
Yeah,
wow.
the big adult rake. So
Thanks, Teresa. I appreciate that.
I need to get more kids' toys out here. I don't have hardly any.
Yeah.
The first what I missed, what
I
Chuck
can't
put on-
wait to see, and it's coming soon, the first build of spring with a Cura fire burning.
Kira didn't do a fire burning.
What's a cure of fire burning? I'd like to know
Chuck
that
is
part.
saying, I can't wait to see the first build of spring with Cura fire burning.
Oh, I gotcha. So, we have literally taken a break. I think I know I had like this mental, what happened? Here's what happened. Went to Oklahoma, it was 70 degrees and it was warm and it was like, yay, warm. And then we came home and it wasn't. And I shut down and
She
I
went into
went to hibernation mode. And it's like every time I walk outside now, I'm super cold. And
Yeah, our acclimation went out the
window. So,
You make the fires in the pit.
so we kind of just took a break and just rested and
Mary. Oh, Mary, you're right, girl.
Next video should be on the lake.
That would be awesome.
This
This summer for sure.
Definitely this summer it will be because we get really good reception in the summer. But
Yeah, we'll get in our suits. We'll get in the
No.
lake. We'll have video cameras. Oh, not that kind of video. On the lake, not in the lake.
So anyway, Victor showed up.
You're like, no.
What happened, Diane? Why
She
did you
didn't want to tell us something.
Ha ha ha, Anna.
Kelly wants to come.
Okay.
Okay.
So Victor got a whole lot cleaned out. We're gonna start working on the garden thing built for the gardens.
Still, I think you and Chuck both have one. They're called wives. Just saying. Anyways, go ahead.
And then we well, it's tomorrow's video, but I think you guys already can tell is we got a new mama goat, and so I need to build a stanchion to milk her about the lake. Oh, that all went really fast.
Diane says, my grandson has really long hair also, but it's curly and it's soft and it's beautiful and I love it. And he's 9 years old and he's my baby and the only grandchild I have at the moment.
Oh man, Jasper has these beautiful waves in his, and it's super thick and it's super soft and it's
Seal nose, Junie. He just posted.
Yeah.
Junie.
Yeah. Oh, that's right.
I was
Because
gonna say-
those of you that are over on Jeremy and Angela's channel know
Yeah.
that they came over here. So yeah, I did a full separate video.
Danielle's Duckhead Homestead stopped by to say hi, but she's still at work. Thank you for
Oh,
coming
thanks,
by.
Danielle. We need to come over and see you.
Yes.
She's in St. Mary's
Oh,
area.
wow.
That area down there. We need to do a drive.
Anyone
Drive.
that wants to meet up that's in the vicinity, just email Heather because we can farm.
Yes.
And because we would love to meet you guys.
Exactly. So I do know that the big meetup is being planned and things are getting started. And
Yes.
once we know a little bit more concrete information, then we'll be able to put it out. But I think it's sometime at the end of July.
And we expect you all to be there.
Every single one of you.
Every single one.
Because we need friends. So
North Idaho, yes, it's
Yes.
gonna be here.
up
So,
here,
8-hour drive, you got it, buddy. You can make it.
you can get it. You can do it.
We'd love to see you.
So yeah, the baby goats are adorable. Oh, it's also fast.
Anna, stupid plane tickets are
full-
insane right now.
They are.
Tiffany, do you consider St. Louis in the vicinity? Yes. Come see us. Chuck, is Florida considered local?
Brenda, yay!
If you want to come this way, Chuck, sure.
Oh, aren't the baby bunnies so cute? It's insane how fast they grow.
Still 8 hours really isn't that bad of a
It's
drive.
really
I
not that
really
bad.
enjoy it.
It's like a day's work.
Brenda's gonna be there.
Yay! We knew that though. Brenda comes up here all the time. We
Heather's
love
in
that.
Vegas. Is that close enough? You know what? You come visit us, girl, and then we'll come visit you.
Ooh, then we'd have 2 Heathers.
I did that zip lining on the on the strip.
Bradley!
What red was that? Hi, Bradley.
Oh,
You
Bradley!
made it.
We're so happy to see you. Carol says 3-day drive. Is that local? Sure. If you don't mind driving 3 days
If
to
you
see us.
can drive here, then it's local. If it
That's
takes
true.
a boat
Or a plane.
well, yeah, no. If you have to get on a boat because you have to cross water, that's not local.
Susan, hi.
Right, Diane? That would be so much fun. Those bunnies are so cute. So,
They really are, but I'm staying detached.
yeah.
I don't know if Heather's noticed, but I
Mhm.
do very little with the bunnies because they are food, not friends.
Yeah.
And I don't want to get attached.
The adults are the friends. So,
Yeah, so I'm trying to stay away.
because
And
they
it's
are
hard
really
to
cute.
like babies, adults more when the babies are cuter.
That's true. But these adults are friendly, except for Lily. She's really not friendly. She's the
She
next
better be
one
careful.
pregnant.
She may be replaced.
I know, right?
Because if one of those babies is super friendly and Lily's not.
Do that. What? How many miles? It was under 2,000 miles to Oklahoma. It was 18 something. We did it in a day and a half.
Yeah, Kelly, it's just one of those things. You got to do it. You got to distance
Yeah.
yourself.
Yep. That's how. Okay, so before I did the ones, she is a bunny with an attitude.
It's kind of like her corgi.
Yeah.
But at least her corgi's nice. She just judges you.
She is a judging.
No, the bunny is
Disapproval.
yeah, the bunny is just like, you want to come at me, bro?
Yeah, she does want to fight you. She does want to fight you. But they like it when we put them out in the big area.
Yes.
Yes, Charles, that's exactly what we raise them for.
Especially Pepper, he does his little
So I
circle
used to wear the one. We used to raise the ones that were just all white, the New Zealands and the Californians, and those. I mean, they're cute because they're tiny, but they're just not as cute as the ones with all the color. So,
Bye, Danielle.
oh, bye.
Thanks for coming in.
Thanks for hanging out.
I have to finish up charting. Oh, I don't miss those days.
So which ones?
Charting.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
What's charting?
Charting stuff you have to, like notes you have to put in after you do your nursing stuff.
Yeah. That's not fun at all.
Do not miss those days.
Nope. That's almost as fun as having to write an incident report.
Yeah. Right up there with getting your fingernails pulled out.
Right? Don't eat my bunnies. Yeah. That's true. That's exactly why I went with the colored ones, because you can do more
Yep.
with the pelts. So, what else do we have going on?
What else? What else?
We're going to make everybody mad because we're shifting off of the actual build
you.
and doing, well, here's the thing. So the weather's nice. It's getting nice. And we're going to basically do work inside on the shipping container inside on bad weather days. And then we have to be outside. The snow is all melted, Anna. Yes.
At least in our area. I know like Marty and Julie's area.
Yeah, they still have snow. And then we're going to be working outside on the nice weather days because we've got a deck to put on, and
we
we've
gotta
got
lose some pounds.
yeah, we gotta walk up and down the hill. We
Hey,
have a bunch of
want those
milling
pounds.
to do. We got a bunch of milling to do. We've got fencing to do. We've got gardening to do.
I raised the New Zealand,
Yeah,
Zealand
Kelly
ones in
still
the
has 'em.
Philippines for meat. Oh,
Oh, that's cool.
Charles.
There you go.
nice.
I like rabbit
Susan.
from London.
Aw, I love it.
You would have to fly, girl.
You
if
probably
you
have an amazing accent. I wish we could hear your voice.
above ground pool to put in. We do actually for the ducks.
Bradley can't wait to see the milling again.
I love milling. I
Yeah.
can't wait for that either.
Yep. It's going to be fun. So much fun.
Exactly. I like milling. And we're milling to build the garage and barn. It's a post and beam build.
Yep.
Road trip from London. Exactly, Anna. So tons and tons of things to do. We really made the decision to focus on growing and gardening more this year because of the price of everything and the shortages that they're talking about. So
What?
I missed.
Colleen said, did you guys see Marty and Julie's last video? My husband, Herbal, was on it. No.
Oh, because of the painting?
That's so cool.
That's cool. That's what I did see. That
I didn't
because
see
they
it
would
yet.
went and bought the paint and stuff.
That's so cool.
For the painting.
YouTube cruise to London. Now, I would be okay with that.
Would be amazing.
We could have all of our subscribers and us
That'd be
and
so much fun.
other channels from around here. That would be fun.
Because I feel like if people hung out with us, we would have
Tim.
Did you see? Hi, Tim.
Tim, we haven't seen you forever.
Yeah, where you been? What do you say? Did you get your milling logs off of your land? Just about, yeah, actually most of them. So my son is a landscaper, and he has a few times where he's taken down trees off of other people's properties and brought them over here. What?
There's a bird low flying in there.
What kind of bird?
Big and black.
A crow?
All right, I'm going to go check out the bird.
Sorry, guys.
We have baby goats.
Looked big and black from here, but it was right, back there. Sorry. You know, life on the farm, you gotta, like, stop what you're doing sometimes and take care of things. So, above and pie. Where?
Oh. It was stealing an egg. It's a crow.
Oh, Heather's yelling at it. We're planning on doing planters, you know, as much as we can. Hi, Michelle. Rent a boat. I guess we could take turns rowing.
Yes, it's a crow and it stole an egg.
Oh, see?
That means it figured out how to get in the barn.
Oh, no.
Crows are super smart.
Yeah, they are.
So
they also know when people are nice to them and when people are mean to them.
I said, "You stole an egg!" And he's like, "Swoop, swoop, swoop." Oh, big U-turn.
I told you, she was out there yelling at it.
Like, what are you
Okay,
doing?
so Charles wants to know, you going to grow in-ground or above in planters?
I think we're going to do a little both.
Yeah.
Because I want to grow a bunch of carrots, beets, and other kale. Sorry, my brain's still on the bird. For animals, for the rabbits, because the more feed that we can grow for them, I don't have areas to do the tractors to let them just eat the grass and stuff. So because we're on a mountain, they could just, it's not level at all. So we are going to try to grow those things that they can eat. We can just go out and cut and feed them the leaves and stuff. So we're going to try to grow a bunch of those.
And ourselves.
And then we do have pigs coming. And so all of those root gardens and stuff. So we are going to throw in a bunch of raised beds and do the hugelculture method.
Clover.
Zucchini.
Michelle wants to know, clover? Thanks,
Nice.
Priscilla.
I love zucchini. So bacon. So, and I'm the only one that loves the zucchini in here. So it'll be me and the pigs eating the zucchini. So we'll plant quite a few of those things. There's things that we'll plant like that are specifically for feeding the pigs and the rabbits and the chickens and that kind of stuff for the extras. So we're going to try and do as much of that as we can because of the cost of grain and the availability is supposed to be going down.
Oh,
clover for the rabbits. Yeah.
Watermelon. Heck yes.
If we could get watermelon to grow up here, it's a pretty short season.
And we don't have that amount of water that a watermelon really needs to.
Yeah. So once we get our greenhouse put in and our rain collection set up, then we will definitely be able to grow those specific type of things, which
Come to 52. Hi.
Hey.
Yeah, I would love to
So
have
much.
melons. Watermelon, obviously cucumber, but honeydew, cantaloupe, that would be amazing.
Yeah, I can't eat honeydew. I'm allergic to it actually. So that will be yours.
Oh.
Yours and the pigs.
Brenda, I will do zucchini bread. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. That's the only way I'll eat zucchini.
Yeah.
The rest of the
love
ways, not so
zucchini.
much.
I love it.
Deborah, hi.
Hi. You know Anna? Oh, bacon.
Yes, she
Girl.
was saying bacon and now watermelon.
So we actually, so you guys get to know just because you're here and you like us. We're doing a trade. We have Carrie is hatching out eggs for us. And so she took a whole bunch of duck eggs and found us a trade, someone who wants to trade a pig for some baby ducks. So we're at the end of this month. So we've got to get that fencing up.
I love barter. Isn't that
Love
amazing?
barter. Barter's my favorite.
ComToot 52
Exactly,
is
Sil.
really happy to make a live. Missed us all.
Oh, see, I think this 5 o'clock works.
Yeah.
Because I think everybody is here that's normally here. I'm not seeing anybody that we missed. Connie's not here.
She's not feeling so great
But yeah,
today.
she's not feeling well today. So, and I like doing them more in the evening. I'm a morning person. I wake up super early and hit the floor running. And when we stop, it has a tendency, I just stop. I'm like, okay, we're done for the day. Nap time. So I have a hard time getting going, but a lot of it is the weather, the cold.
Yeah.
The cold and the wind.
Yep. East Coast is 8, so we figured 8 o'clock there, 5 o'clock here. So on the West Coast, it's more like 5 o'clock-ish. So yeah, it works for everybody, I think. Hockey? What, Michelle? I used to play ice hockey. I love hockey.
I love watching hockey.
Oh, my guy's busy with hockey. I'm so jealous. I want to play again.
Would be a perfect place if it had 2 extra weeks. Well, that's why we got to get the greenhouses going, Tim.
Yep.
We are planning. It's not going to be this year, and I'm sad. I wish it could be, but I think it's definitely going to be next year's big project is the self-heating greenhouse.
Yep. I'm so excited for that.
Keep me playing hockey.
Anna, that would be quite the video. I don't know what it would do with off-grid life or farming life, but
See you later, Kelly.
bye, Kelly.
So, yeah, it's hard because in Texas, where I did my very first garden, and I did gardens for a little while, you planted, like I said before, Valentine's Day weekend, and then you were harvesting for Thanksgiving, your Thanksgiving meal. So it's a very long growing season.
Diane, it's not too late for you, honey. I'm almost 50 and Heather's gonna be 50 this year. So
in August, 50.
So like literally you're just a little bit above us.
What is
it's not
she?
Too late. She says, I wish I would have known about this whole homestead life. I'm in my late 50s, too late for me now.
It's not. I'll tell you what, that's because you can raise rabbits, you can raise quail, you can, and on small
chicken
in small areas. The rabbits and quail are very quiet, and their manure is not as bad. Chickens poop a lot. So if you're not in an area that you can have chickens because of noise, then the quail is really good. You get the eggs. The eggs are actually have more vitamin D in them than chicken eggs. And then your rabbits, you get a ton of manure, and you could grow a lot in just your regular yard.
Yep.
A lot of food. So you can start homesteading wherever you're at, unless you're in an apartment. Then you might be SOL.
Anna lies. You're not 40. You can't even say that. It's next week, right, girl? Like, you have a whole week more being in your 30s.
5 chickens are allowed in Meridian. Yeah, and I mean, our flock of chickens is down to 10, and 2 of those are roosters.
Yeah. The roosters are really loud, but
yeah, the chickens are not. So, I mean, you can homestead. You don't have to do all of it. And I fall into that category where I want to do everything, and then I get super overwhelmed. And then you kind of start dropping the ball on things, where this round I'm doing, this is actually my 5th farm. So as soon as I got out of the military, I bought land and started a farm. So
I thought my engine was smoking. It's the burn house.
You're like, we may blow at any moment.
Like, what is happening? Hunting.
You know, I have actually not gone hunting. My son used to go with our neighbor all the time, and I have no problem with hunting. I actually want to go, but I want to go with somebody who knows what they're. Okay, wait, I have to take it back. I did go hunting once with a guy that I was dating and his dad was extremely loud. So there was no way that we were going to get anything. So
we're going to kidnap my dad for helping us.
They're going to go hunting, and I will make sure I clean the RV really well, and the animals will be taken care of. I'll go get water. I will do all those things.
All of those things.
You know, the
So-
bees need me. I can't leave.
And fishing, I mean, fishing is something that you can do. You go to a lake and you fish and you bring in as much as you can. And so that's also homesteading, in my opinion,
Mhm.
because you're going out and you're getting your food. So,
And I love fishing.
yeah.
Yes.
And the rabbits are super, super easy. They're, especially if you do a colony, if you can set up a colony in your yard, they are, you know, obviously you're going to be getting a lot of meat out of that. And, I think they were saying, I was reading this thing the other day, that if you set your breedings correctly with your rabbits, each rabbit has a potential to give birth to and raise up about 210 pounds worth of meat
That's
a
awesome.
year. So
Still, my favorite fish is salmon. I think hers is the same.
salmon and trout is right in there. I love
Not
trout.
trout for me. Anna says hunting is a great skill to learn, but if food supplies ever get short, the hunting will get sparse.
Yeah, well,
I like fish. Really picky with my fish. I won't eat catfish. They're gross.
I love
Not even like fried catfish, like
catfish is good, but you've got to clean it. And if you
Yeah.
haven't had it cleaned, and if someone hasn't prepared it correctly, it's not as good.
That's probably where it went wrong. So I'll wait until I'll recheck on that one.
that's a good philosophy.
Yeah,
When you harvest your first honey, you'll be so happy.
I can't wait, Mary. I'm
Yeah.
so excited.
It will be awesome. I'm gonna have my chicken plucker
Somebody's
and say,
leaving. Someone's leaving, Michelle.
Hi, Michelle.
Hi, Michelle.
I'm gonna have my chicken plucker and say, okay, I have a chicken plucker who has a spinner for me to use for my bees,
Right?
so I can spin the honey out.
Exactly. Exactly. Fried catfish is good. I'm from Texas. That's a big meal right there.
Ooh,
That's catfish nuggets are so good.
Still has 30 head of elk and 50 turkeys on his property.
Nice.
Wow.
We have the wild turkey show up all the time. Something got a hold of both of our turkeys. Our girl turkeys are gone.
Charlene says hunting would be homesteading would be a whole lot easier for a vegetarian. What's the point? You just have a bunch of pets, basically.
You grow lots of vegetables. The one thing about the rabbits that I like is the cold fertilizer. So they produce so much, and then and they're actually very clean. When you give them a big pen, they'll go in one area. Ebony's already doing it. She has one pile of poo in a corner. So you can go in there with your rake or whatever and pull that out. And then, you know, as far as for your gardening, if I could only do a couple of animals, or if I was in town or had a small acreage, I would definitely do quail. I would definitely do rabbits, 100%.
Quail just seem like they'd be so hard to clean because they're so little and not much meat on them.
Well, so those are very small quail that I had. They have a larger quail that you can do, and it's one bird per person for a meal.
Yeah.
But they are from hatching out of the eggs to dinner table is 6 weeks. Thanks,
Okay.
Mary. Smash that like button.
Yeah, they got.
Yeah, they did. Anna, that weasel got them. But Angela said she would hatch me out some more quail. So we're going to be working on a quail setup and get the weasel. And then,
Even Kimmy's in on this. Like,
Yeah.
let's take care of Mr. Weasel.
yeah, the weasel's got to go.
So-
And we haven't seen it actually since we moved the pile of stuff. So it's either shift over to that side, or I don't know.
I was
But
just
it's-
terrified we were going to find babies. That
There
would
were
have been hard.
There were no babies.
Nope.
Kimmy would have had to have left the property.
Mhm.
And been like, okay, go for a ride.
Have you ever thought of raising pigs? Yes.
Yes, we have a male pig, intact male, so a boar, coming at the end of the month, and he's been hand raised. He's very friendly, and I have him on the list for some babies, and we'll be raising one for harvest, one for breeding, and one for Darla and Randy.
Back to the fish. Ahi and mahi mahi is also a
Yeah.
big favorite.
Yeah.
So anyone that goes
Exactly.
to Alaska, gets salmon, goes fishing out on the
Yeah.
ocean and gets those things, we're happy to help you out and take care
Hi,
of some of that.
Susie. Yo, you do so many comments. I just love it.
Susie.
We're glad you made it.
Debbie, originally from Pacific Northwest and love salmon, now live in southern Georgia, so love catfish. The best fish I've ever had was lingcod. I have not tried that.
I've not tried that.
Uh,
The weasel feeds on the hate.
Well, right now I think I haven't seen him since he moved the pile and some other things, but I think he started to hide better because Bobby's out.
It could be.
But he's like, oh crumbs, it's a panther. Like, yeah.
Snappers and barracudas, Bradley says.
Oh,
That's what you've eaten?
that's what you've eaten?
And they're tasty?
I haven't eaten those.
I feel like I've tried the snapper.
There is excellent fish in our neck of the woods. Yellowfish
Roe.
roe.
Yeah, the eggs. Love it.
I haven't had that.
I like it on top of my sushi, the roe on top of my sushi.
So my stepdad hated fish, and we were not allowed to have it in the house ever. Or if we went out to eat, he would not even let it at the table. So so I did not have.
You can't say something nice. Don't say it at all. I'm holding it in.
So I actually had not gotten to eat fish until I was in the military.
Sushi isn't cooked, so that's why it seems undercooked to you.
I agree, so. Fish and plant potatoes. Then you can have fish and chips on occasion. Right, Tim? We are putting in some potatoes here pretty soon. What is...
Zippert?
Cora, what is that? Sushi.
I love sushi too.
He sounds lovely.
Halibut. I really,
Exactly,
Brenda,
Anna.
I also am a big fan of halibut.
Yeah.
You guys are making me drool. Stop talking
Oh,
about fish.
so Kira's dad sent us some shark, and that was amazing. I made fish sticks with the shark meat, and it was the best I've ever had ever. It was so good.
Anna, at least Jesus loves him because the rest of us.
Exactly. ...
Anywho.
Yeah, he was an angry man.
Fish and plant potatoes. Then you can have fish and chips on occasion.
Still, we do not have a pond on the property, and we're kind of talking about something. Maybe I'm not really sure.
It's really going to be more for the orchard, not for
exactly.
us.
It's making me hungry too, Brenda.
Fried oysters raw. Wait, that doesn't make sense to me. How can you have fried oysters that are raw? Wouldn't they just be oysters?
I kind of have to agree. I'm stumped on that one. How does that work?
Sharks in Kentucky.
Raise lake trout
He went
in the
to
pond.
Florida, Mary.
Well, the pond is actually a swimming pool that we bought last year for
Yeah.
ourselves that we are now going to use for the ducks.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you can raise trout in that.
Probably could.
I don't think you can raise trout, but you could raise tilapia. They do that. 'Cause
Anna,
they clean.
I want sushi too. Or salmon, like seared salmon.
Oh, smoked salmon. That was so good.
Yeah, we got to get a smoker in built. We got so many things to build.
You know, we are some ambitious ladies. And, you know, if we just we're back in our 20s and the days were like summer all the time, where it was like
Texas.
You know, then totally we would get so much more done.
You like some fried and raw.
Oh,
That makes more sense. That makes more sense.
You've never had Susan.
Susan, come visit us.
You
We'll take
should
you fishing.
totally
Girl.
come visit us. That would be so fun.
Traeger is amazing.
The first time I went
would
fishing,
like a
it was
Traeger.
awesome.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna love fishing.
I'll send you my old outer smoker. Com252 says.
Ooh,
we love smokers. Why didn't we start this in our 20s? I know.
I did.
I didn't.
So I bought my first farm. I was 20 acres in Texas. And my family thought I was full on wackadoo. Because I was like, I want to build my own house. And I wanted to do all the things that I'm doing now. And they were just like, Victor was 5.
Back then, it wasn't as much of a fad as
was
it is
not
now.
a thing. But I had I did container gardening because I was scared to put anything in the ground. I don't know, it was weird. It's just weird. It's that mentality that we've been taught of you get your food at the grocery store. And then, but we would go all the
Susan.
berries and stuff. We'd go pick wild berries. Blackberries was a big thing there, and catfishing in my neighbor's pond. We had chickens.
I have a question for you. Were you able to keep any of the blackberries because your son would eat them
He
all?
eats them all. It's because you are a
Lobster,
trailblazer.
clams, crabs. Oh, Diane, right?
Yeah,
That's
all the
that's my
above.
favorite, but we can't
Hello
really count
from
that.
Arizona. Was it Kristen and Larry? I can't remember. I'm sorry.
Kristen and Larry
Kristen and
Homestead.
Larry Homestead.
Chris and Larry Homestead.
Okay.
Hi.
Hi, welcome. What?
Nothing.
Okay. Carrot or wipe on your pants and eat. No, see, my mom grew up doing that. Growing, my grandma had this huge. Their whole backyard was a vegetable garden, and then when they were on the farm, they had a huge vegetable garden, and they canned everything and they did all that. So when my mom left home, she said, "I'm not doing that." And they sewed like all their own clothes and did all of that too. They were in Illinois, but
Huckleberry picking. What?
yes, we need to go do that.
I would love that. Oh, good job, Chuck. The Yankees are winning. Woo-hoo.
Hi, Thomas.
Hi, Thomas. So nice to see you. He's another one we met over at the
Yeah.
homestead. So
Well, I'm glad you made it home, Thomas. I
So
feel like
good to
we
see
haven't heard from you since then. Were we overwhelming?
Susan.
So we got a few bushes that we're planting. Kelly picked up some blueberry bushes.
Colleen wants to know if we have wild huckleberries on the property.
I don't know, actually.
I bet we have berries
We
somewhere.
probably
but
do.
I haven't seen them, but we haven't explored the whole 73 acres yet.
That's true.
Because I'm out of shape.
I'm a shape. It's just round.
I'm a twig.
We all know that, Kira. We're all aware that you're thin.
No, give me your
Anna,
pounds.
that's the best. She cut your hair. We cut our own hair.
Yeah.
Why pay to have somebody do it when like 25 or I don't know how much it is nowadays? I just wanted to trim it off. Like
Chris, your shape is round too. Yes.
I know what we're doing Wednesday.
What?
We go to the Y. Someone's gonna get to cut my hair.
Oh. So actually,
That takes time.
Wednesday we're doing a premiere video Wednesday
Ooh.
morning since we haven't been doing those,
yeah.
which means you guys could watch the video twice. Once to just chit chat with us, and then once to actually see the video.
Anna, I used to give those bowl cuts to my son.
Susie, we're glad too. I could do a high and tight like nobody's
all
business
cut each
because
other's
my
hair.
son had a high and tight all the way until he was like 18.
Mine did when he got older, but when he was little, when he was like 4 and 5, he got a bowl cut and it was like shaved on the
Thank
bottom.
you, Chuck.
And then it was like literally like a bowl because his hair was so cute and it was blonde. But if I shaved it, it looked like he had no
Was
hair.
Victor did too.
Yeah.
His was, but he liked it. He liked it super
Thanks,
short.
Chuck. Karen, hello from Oklahoma.
Hi,
Hi, Karen. So we were in Oklahoma. Did we meet
see
you? Did we see you? Like, girl.
That would have been cool.
Mariners.
The Mariners.
Braves. I vote Braves.
That's so funny. Oh, you had to work. Boo.
So sad. Dan likes your hair.
Thank you. I just need it layered.
Do we like it pink or do we like it blue?
I prefer the pink, and that's pretty much what the consensus was
I think I prefer the pink
on
too.
the. It's better with her skin
Oh,
tone.
Carol has raspberries too.
Ooh.
I want blueberry bushes as well.
I want them all.
Thank you, Anna.
I want them all. We got all of our fruit trees that we're going to be putting in pretty soon.
I'm excited
Sally
for all
picked
of
them
that.
up. Yeah. Yeah, we're just having a week of really cold weather, and then it's going to the mushroom hunting season is soon.
Susie, we were talking about that. Heather and I were talking about like this was even before I moved here, but we were talking about mushrooms
Mhm.
and doing some mushroom hunting here. And then also there was a mushroom that we found out, the maple syrup mushroom. Have you
Mhm.
guys heard of this thing?
It's insane.
It
I can't believe I
supposedly
didn't know
is
about
a
it.
mushroom that tastes like maple syrup. It's like
Mhm.
crazy.
And it grows in the Pacific Northwest. And I never saw that, and that would have been amazing.
Yeah.
Being that I'm me and I just try random weird things and I don't like mushrooms, I'd try that. Because
it's to sweeten your
I'm surprised you'd
sweets.
try it because There's a lot of things
she
you won't try at all.
At
I
all.
don't like mushrooms, but I do like maple. So
I know. I'm just saying. There's a lot.
But it's
You
usually
said
a texture thing that
Yeah.
you say.
that's fair.
We totally need the warm weather, Carol. I'm like ready. I'm so ready for the warm weather.
now we don't have any maple trees that we know of. I know
Thanks,
there's
Anna.
a possibility of maple bushes in this area, but they're not like
No
full-on
trees.
maple trees.
I didn't even know maple could be a
Apparently,
bush.
we are going mushroom hunting with Colleen. She knows all the
Yay!
Do you
things.
have any ramps on your land? Ramps? Like
I missed. I was trying to read something.
Teresa said, do you guys have any ramps on your land?
I don't think we're coordinated
Ramps.
enough for that.
Ramps.
That's got to
Like
be
for
something.
hot rodding, or are we talking about a ramp that goes down to the lake?
Wouldn't that be fun?
Because we do have a road and a train track in between us and the lake. So
Ramps are great. So that's a real thing, and it must be a mushroom, right?
I don't know.
Alyssa, you have maple trees?
Rams or ramps?
Wild onions.
I
I'm
need
sure
to learn
it
foraging. I'm
is.
so afraid I'm going to suicide myself.
Exactly. No, that's a real thing. That's
actually have a
my
book on it.
issue. That's totally
Let's
my
see.
issue.
One of these days, I will have my own homestead before I get too old. I just planted 12 fruit trees and grapes, raspberry, blackberries,
Nice.
blueberry, and put in a drip system in my garden. Go,
Nice.
girl! That's amazing,
exactly it.
Karen. I
Nice.
love that.
Grow where you are.
I just thought of something cool.
Wild
Hmm.
onions would be so cool.
What?
If
Wild leeks. Oh,
If-
Okay.
if we get our pig and there's truffles that grow here, we can train them to
I don't
fetch
think
truffles.
truffles grow here.
yes,
I
Sil.
don't know.
That would be cool.
Now I'm hungry too.
Me too. We need to stop talking about food. I'm a big old foodie. I have been making sourdough bread
She
all
has.
day.
I'm so
Started
excited.
it last night. Did all the folding and stuff. It might be. We actually need to run to the store to get a basket for it to raise in. We don't have anything for it to raise in. I guess
Yeah.
we could put it in.
I
the,
love leeks. Leek and
Yeah, me
potato
too.
soup is amazing. Sushi, mushrooms, and onions.
I started my own sourdough starter, but her son sent us a sourdough starter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He made
So
some
I just started my own.
sourdough around well, he started it before Thanksgiving, and then we used it for Christmas dinner.
This will be a very mild sourdough right now because it's been sitting for a super long time.
Yeah. Farmers Fair every
Every
week.
week.
What?
Yes.
How
they
come
do.
I'm just now finding out about this?
Because I don't want to overload you with all the information.
And because I really don't have a whole lot of spare money to
Exactly.
go shopping. But that would be a fun thing to do on my
Be a lot of fun.
channel. We could check it out.
That'd be a lot of
Show
fun.
you guys around.
That would be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I liked that Boise video. That turned out really good.
Thank
You
you.
have 2 baskets if you want to come to Michigan.
Okay, Charlie.
I have a friend that works at the post office that would
Oh.
lovingly take that from you and bring it to us.
Chris and Larry's homestead. Their adopted son was born in Sandpoint.
Oh, wow.
that's amazing.
That's so cool.
Oh, my mom has one since I was a kid. Just keeps adding it to sourdough. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm so jealous.
That's really cool.
Wow. I bet that is like the best.
Hmm
Anna, thank you, honey. You have to say that. You're my friend. You like me.
No, see, this is where she gets it wrong. Because I'm like, no, I am your friend, which means I can be brutally honest.
Well, that's because that's Heather's temperament. She's
brutally honest.
She is. She's really honest.
Temperament
Thank you,
then.
Tiffany. You're just very sweet.
Oh.
You think you're this bad beep.
All the words.
But-
Beep,
but
beep.
you're really just sweet and squishy and lovable.
Chuck, why are you confused?
I'm so confused
What
again.
post office, Heather?
I feel a little hurt.
The address is in the description. We have a PO box.
Chuck, what are you confused about, buddy? We're lost.
Charlene, I was teasing you.
It was a super
Meaning just
vlog.
mail it to me.
Thank you.
It was a super vlog, Kimmy. It was. It was a lot of fun.
Thanks, Anna. We are guys. And we're
Hair to
always
bunnies
confused.
to fish to Chuck, you're not new here. You know that's how we roll. Like all over the place.
We gotta have stuff to talk about.
Thank you.
All right. Do you guys have any questions for us?
Yeah, because you only have like 30 seconds.
30 seconds. Ready to go.
Go. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Hour.
I'm really excited that grilling season has come up.
Thanks, Susie.
Hey, Susie. Wait.
Hold on. It's easy, Chuck. Women. Mary,
I know,
how
Mary.
do you make mayonnaise? That's what Mary wants to know. Make it very interesting. Keep it coming in all your videos.
Karen, we are back to our
Hi, Roger.
our dailies. We definitely got back into that. So I've already got them all uploaded for this week. And so we're back. We're back to that, which is good. I miss it. I actually really love the editing and I love doing all of the stuff. So
Yes, the Shoshiban, Susie. I need a Shoshiban under the bees.
the bees, yes.
Yeah.
Well, when you change everything from your what you have them in now to your actual one is when we're gonna do all that, right?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
When do you find the
Yay.
sex of the gray bunny?
I think you check at 6 weeks.
Hi, Danny.
Charles, it's Waking Up Country. If you go to the community page and scan down on the community page, I have a link to it.
Or if one of our moderators
Priscilla.
can get on it and pop it on
Pop
there.
it on there.
That would be
Definitely
great.
can do that. We can hold our breath.
Long time no memes, Danny.
Yeah, Danny, where have you been?
I love this. Awesome. I stopped holding my breath though. Teresa, gotta go. When's your next live? Every Tuesday, love. So,
but I think we're gonna switch them to 5 because I think
Yeah.
this worked out really
every
well.
Tuesday. We do also one on Thursdays, but that is for members. So if you're not a member and you want to be, it's it's just helps our channel. So
Oh, Susan, you were having withdrawals. We were too, actually.
oh, that's so sweet. Did you guys build a pen for the future pig already?
We're
working on it.
that. He comes at the end of the month, so we have a few weeks. And that was part of taking down and cleaning up the area and taking down that fencing. I read it. I'm not reading it out loud.
Anna says she has a question.
If you go onto the main page of the Cause We Can Farms, you can click on it. There'll be a thing up at the blah blah blah.
Easy for you to say.
Up at the top that says membership, and you click on that, and then there should be a join button.
And I mean, I think even the lowest one's like $1.
I think it's
something. So I
$1, and you
or-
can go all the way up, so it's
Yeah,
not super
so.
expensive.
And it's
Or you can go all the way to the one
But
and just say, I want to
we
give them $1
don't-
million.
now we know that some people can't afford that.
Exactly.
And by all means, we do not want you to do that if you can't afford
Exactly.
it. Just share, like, subscribe. That all helps our channel too.
A lot.
So we
Make funny
greatly
comments.
Because you see that the fluctuation of the
We greatly
subscribers
appreciate you.
comes and goes.
Thank you, Tiffany. I appreciate it.
Thanks, Tiffany. There's the link to Kimmy's channel.
So
Can
be
you say that
honest.
in English? Exactly.
Can you say it a little slower? Thomas, I'm talking slower for you. All
That's
right,
so
guys. It is 1:03. We've been on an hour and 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Anna's going to buy us coffee.
Woo!
Yay!
You have a question?
Yeah,
What is it?
I'm not sure if it's okay to ask here, so I'll whisper.
Oh, why don't you wait then until after we're done?
Well, I don't know if it's okay to mention it to them because it's a question kind of for you to ask to them. So that's why I wanted to ask now because it's kind of for them.
I refuse
okay.
to leave.
That's what I was kind of wondering.
Chuck
'cause
says,
didn't
"I
know if that
refuse
was
to
a
You
leave.
different thing.
refuse to leave? Members' lives are at 10 on Thursday. 10
Okay.
in the morning, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
10 a.m. All right.
Good night. Love you guys too.
Lou, hey.
Hey, Lou.
How are the 4x4 poles you planted for solar? That is a great
They
question.
haven't grown at all. So rude. You think you cut down a tree on your property?
Randy just got here too.
Hi, Randy.
Well, we're heading out, so good night all. Sorry for those of you that just showed up, but we will see you again next Tuesday at 5, which is 8 o'clock Eastern time, 8 p.m., 5 o'clock
and 6 o'clock somewhere else.
Pacific time.
My nose is itching. All right. Good night.
Good night.
Boop. I'm going to boop you. Stay warm.
Okay,
we better
what
stay
can
warm.
We say about